Hello. In 2026 I passed my first cloud certification. It was Azure Fundamentals. Definitely it was simple exam and preparation was very smooth for me, but I have more than 13 years experience in IT. I work with AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Platform in different projects, and it was not complicated, exam very simple, and you can prepare very fast. I can recommend it due to the organizational of knowledge in your mind, to structure something, to be more formal in your knowledge, and it's general nice achievement and nice badge what you can add to your CV and LinkedIn profile. So to prepare to this exam and to schedule this exam and pass, you have to navigate to the learn.microsoft.com, found Microsoft Certification Azure Fundamentals, and scroll to the prepare for exam section. Let's do it. So in the prepare for exam section, Microsoft provide like 3 main modules to learn about cloud infrastructure in scope of described cloud concepts. So what is the cloud computing and data centers, what kind of the data centers present in Azure, regional, pairs, availability zone, etc, etc, etc. It's important to know, and it's important to pass the exam, and it's very nice when you take a decision about what a cloud provider you want to use for your startup or for your business, because Azure it's about more they care more about compliance, regulation. They have the various data centers across the whole world. They have a data centers in China, and they have a specific data centers for a government structure, so it's very interesting to know these details. In the next section, describe Azure architecture and services. You will know about the difference between infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, etc. For example, virtual network, what you have to create to connect your virtual machine to another virtual machine or to external world, it will be infrastructure as a service. Same as virtual machine, where you are responsible for managing operation system. And comparing with that, Kubernetes service in Azure will be a platform as a service, because you do not care about like Kubernetes version and resources under the Kubernetes cluster. You care only about the application, what working inside, about creation namespace, and so on. And service as a software as a service, it is the good example like Office 365, what working in the cloud, or some virtual desktop environment. So it's nice. Nice to know. And Azure management and governance, it's very important stuff, because here we will find information about what is subscription is, what is conditional access, what is Azure policy, what is how to organize some government structure around multiple subscriptions and so on, how to monitor the billing, what is the cost of using Azure cloud comparing with on-prem data center. So it's pretty useful section to know. And go to the next section. It is practice for exam, and it's like the second for in scope of importance to pass this exam. Here you can find unlimited amount of tries to prepare to exam, and questions from this assessment was pretty close to question what I faced on the exam. So try to achieve first of all very good pass rate before you going to real exam. So you can see that I have like some average result 98, 100. So please be sure that you have the same pass rate, and it will make you stronger to pass this exam. My pass rate was 900 balls, so it's good. Like a max point you can achieve, it is 1000. Yeah, and so I have 90%, so it's pretty good for real exam. The question on exam will be different from assessment and different type. You can find that in one question you have to provide 3 answers on 3 binary, like yes or no question in same area, or you can find some drag and drop, etc. So it's the question, the logic under the hood the same, but the kind of question can be different. Fine, and let's go next. How I prepare. So my company where I currently work provide cloud challenge, and the cloud challenge, it is limitation of time to pass all modules what they prepare to you. I will add link to each of this module of the video description. It is like absolutely free to use and shareable, so it's not any kind of secret or any kind of corporation deal. I just provide, you can find it by your own, but I think it will be much more easier to follow the link in the video description. Okay, so when you will prepare and read all stuff, you have to make 4 practical labs around the creation of resources, like resource group, virtual machine, virtual network, expose port from the virtual network and virtual machine to allow HTTP traffic. You have to create like binary storage, so it's like blob storage, put some image, make this image available from the external internet, add log to this resource to avoid deletion, remove log, delete this resource. It's pretty simple, pretty nice experience, and I can propose some extended lab what I develop on top of the what is Azure and Microsoft propose. It is same like creation of virtual machine via Azure command line interface. It is specific tool what working from your terminal. So this is a step-by-step guide how to execute it. And the difference is that here I add some options, so you can use your own commands and you can connect via SSH to this virtual machine. You can install Nginx. I can commands to add self-signed SSL certificate to allow HTTPS connection from your browser. I add the a bit changed network security group creation for this virtual machine that give you options to allow traffic for port 80 or change it to port 443 for SSL for HTTPS connection, or both of them. And currently it's nice experience, so you can do this lab, create your own static web page based inside of the Nginx. So Nginx will be responsible to like give this HTML file to external world, and you can share it with your friends that hey, I have like free website in Azure, and meanwhile when you register the new account, you can use free trial. It's 200 United States dollar. In euro it's a bit less, but it's fully enough to make all of the labs from the Microsoft Learn and from the what I propose to do as well. And only one limitation, that this credit, this free money, you can spend only in scope of 30 days after registration. So after 30 days they will expire. So it's like 1 month of free trial. And in scope of the video, I can recommend the channel by Adam. And in scope of this playlist, he very provide very detailed explanation of each section and each type of service what you can use and what can be inside of the exam question. I personally didn't watch all. I watch about role-based access control, about Azure policy, because I don't have such experience with this kind of the services in the past, so it was very useful for me. I can recommend it. If you understand Russian language, you can use channel Cloud Chefs. I use it because I know Ukrainian, Russian, English, and yeah. And for me it was simple to understand. The video is very nice. The author is certified Microsoft tutor, and he located in Czech Republic, and initially he is from Belarus, so I can recommend his channel as well. Also he provides a Udemy course, so yeah. Okay, it was my experience, how I prepare and how I pass. So thank you for attention and good luck in your Microsoft Azure fundamentals journey to pass this exam this year or in the future. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.